All right, give me a quick moment. I am just getting started. So let me get this ready to go before we get going here. Give me a quick moment. Okay, it just went out. Cool. So, welcome everyone to the live stream. So what we're going to be doing is making a level for Flights of Aetheria. And what we're going to do is a really cool forest design that has streams, that has different meadows, a train, and different ideas to kind of give a Japanese feel of a scenery piece to kind of have a little fun there. Do I have an overall plan for the map? I got ideas for it. I'm gonna do my thing of what I normally do. You know me, I normally pretty much wing a lot of my stuff, um, but it's gonna be pretty cool. So let me get in here. Let's get all ready to go. So before we get started, too, kind of want to give an update where we've been and what we've been up to as a studio and everything. So we have been prepping the Paradise mini game. We've been working on the assets and models and everything for this. Kind of give you an idea. We've been getting all of the original assets made, into sprites and getting everything else looking pretty good. New enemies and stuff too. So you can see new stuff is in the mix for the Paradise mini game, which is pretty cool. And we got all the original guys too and different things from the show. And we're going to be working on some more, which you can see there's a little bit more sprites and little assets in here for the game. Funny enough, Gallica 88 was used as the reference for the creators at the time to mimic that type of gameplay for Paradise minigame. So it was kind of interesting to see where they originally got their inspiration from. But we also want to break free a little bit and add more stuff and do additional things, make it feel more Oban. Another thing that we have been doing lately is the ships, prepping all the different ships and things. So we got all of the ships from Oban, and we're restoring those, and so you'll be seeing some Oban streams coming up here to cover some of those cool changes. For Squishy Jump, we are just doing a slight programming adjustments and preparing a couple things. We got quite a bit done. I even got permission to freeze the whizzing arrow and stuff for an Easter egg for Squishy Jump for one of the maps, which is pretty neat. And we got some accessories here made and different stuff for it. And the background stuff, it's all looking good. And this is the one that we did last time. Stuff is a little bit Oban inspired and stuff. And that's where the Easter egg's going to be. So we've been hands full, a little bit busy on different stuff. But with Flights of Aetheria, it's time to put this in the oven and start getting the grooves moving. if you remember, we have a lot of different characters here and different things. So my main primary goal is to make a couple of adjustments. So we have recently hired another artist, and they're assisting us, and you can see some of their work. Very amazing details and things that they've been doing. To kind of give an idea, um, like with each of these different racers, there's a couple extra that we are designing. This character here, she is actually going to go through a redesign. We are going to design her to be about to the knee-high area of the sprite height of this character, and we're going to make her more owl-like and more kind of different on her design, because we're also going to do shape shifting for her for when you're racing and different things. And our goal is to do hand-drawn animation for the gameplay and stuff for these characters and things, which is a lot, but we have been figuring out a great balancing act for that to make it where it's possible. And we have a couple other characters that will be in the development pipeline. So, without further ado, let me go to my nature library, because I need my nature system. So, what we are going to be doing is kind of going through and getting stuff ready to go. So as you remember, we've been working on developing all this fun stuff, you know. Let me just delete this. So, with all this stuff being made and developed, which this doesn't appear to be all of it. Hold on. Maybe we can go back to, let's see, it's probably one of these guys. Hold on. One of these guys has a lot of the updated stuff. So let's see. Yep, okay. So, all I want to do is jack some of my things from this. I don't know why it's not rendering, but oh, there it goes. It's starting to load up all the materials and design stuff. Okay, so my main primary goal is to jack my trees right here to save me a little bit of time. And I also want to design some new trees, so but if I can save myself some time, I'm going to save myself some time. So let's get these guys copied real quick, and we can get it on over. Okay, just want to double check everything. There's all the rocks here. Cool. All right, I'm definitely going to be using these mossy rocks that I have designed. So let's get that into our nature testing here. So we can move this on over. All right, so those of you that knows my weirdness when I design stuff, yeah, you're gonna be thinking pretty weird. It's actually funny. I think we might just have to go with this file maybe, because everything is here. So you know what? Let's do that. Let's just yeet all this stuff off into oblivion. And let's, before we destroy the terrain, we'll keep it there just in case for a backup. Let's get this to selected. Okay. And now let's get all that good. All right, so like there's all kinds of messy stuff there, but the real stuff is all these guys here. So that's gonna be all fine. All right, let's fix the cursor to the world origin. Whoops. Here we go. All right, so what we're gonna do as well, let me find, where is it at? View. Let's do a little bit of an extension on this. If I can max it out or something like that, because this map is gonna be huge. It's a gigantic map. So if I can just keep stretching it out real quick. Okay, I think that's going to be a pretty good distance. So let's have a little bit of fun. Do I know how much I'm going to make here? Nope. So this is going to be interesting. So let's make this thing very, very big. So I can sculpt, I can have fun, I can do whatever I want, and call it good. Probably start us off more from the range of here, and actually make it a lot bigger. People are gonna be like, can your computer handle this detail? It's like, yes it can. I have faith in this computer because I spent too much money on trying to get a good computer just for this. Okay, so let's put it a little bit more to be about, let's size it up a little bit more. I just need to make sure I have enough for hills and different things. So okay, let's go ahead and start giving this a subdivision, and we're going to go all the way up to probably around more than that, eh? Okay, let's see, what about 100? And 200. No? Okay, we're just going to do that, and then we're just gonna subdivide some more so we can get some more little details and stuff. A little more actually. Let's do 25. Let's see what 25 looks like. Like, don't you die on me. Okay, so cool. Okay, and if I go ahead and go back to this, or I scale it down just a little bit. Okay, so the first area that we're going to design is a meadow starting area. So we should go into our sculpting, so we can get ready for this. We're going to do shade smooth, and hopefully we didn't add too many details to this. Okay, so here we are. We're going to use this little pointing thing here for our kind of orientation for the starting area. So, you know, what we gotta really do is get very bubbly, you know. Think of hills and things. We gotta really design an area that kind of makes sense here that we can see. Maybe I should add the material to the terrain so we can actually see what is occurring. Maybe that might help us a little bit. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta do something before I start adding in sculpting details. Before we do that, let's fix our terrain here. Give it a second. I also have to scale down my shader a bit too. All right, let's UV unwrap from view. So that's good. And then let's get over back to the material. Okay, so over here I should have a sense of scale. So we can scale this down a bit and get it back under control some. So, whoops, what happened? Hold on. Okay, there we go. Looks like we're back where we're supposed to be. Okay, so let's see, I'll put this up to 20 and then 20 here and 20 here. Okay, that's not adjusting scale, so if that's not the scale for this grass, maybe it's the size here. Okay, let's put this up to 25 and 25. There we go. And then that shadow stuff. Is that this guy? No, that's this one. That's good that we know where that one is. Okay. And then we gotta really sizen the sky down here. Okay, let's go a little closer. And let's see. Okay, so maybe I need to put this back up to 5 real quick because I need to make sure the sculpting is good. Okay, so does this do what I wanted it to do? Okay, let's see here. Give it a quick second, it froze on me. Oh. Come on. What's going on with you, terrain? Why are you killing me? down a little bit. And then material. Well, okay. Material disappeared on me for some reason. Maybe it was from my back spacing. Okay, let's try this again. And we should fix the scale of this again, because... And where is our area again? Okay, so this needs to be even further scaled down. Okay, there we go. Now I just gotta make sure my color adjustments are on. So the little bump that I just made, we need to make sure that changes color here. So, because when we add height to it, that's when we're supposed to see certain stuff. Okay, so nothing there. And let's put this back to 1. Okay. Let's scale this back some, a little too much. So let's see. It's going to be a little bit more closer. More. Let's be more actually. So what do you know? It is actually going to be pretty weird like that. Okay. And then. Hold on, let's bring this one down, try the overall size. Okay, it's starting to change color. Let's bring it down a little bit more. It's the first time I got to try to do this on a train like this. It's very big, so I want to see what it does quite a bit. Alright, let's try to zoom in here. Let's try to figure out what's going on. Okay, so something did happen here. Was that the overall size? What controlled you? Okay, let's put you back at 5. And then what is controlling my little details? so that's the wind control down there. Is there anything up here? Because it's nothing. It's like sliding around with sliders and stuff, trying to figure out like what makes this tick, what kind of thing is going on here, because it's really difficult to tell. Maybe I'm gonna have to break this up into multi-pieces. Okay, how about this? How about we break it up into that multi-sections maybe? What is going on indeed? It's not behaving like the grass design that we wanted. So maybe we're gonna have to change this up a little bit. It's like, come on, what's controlling you? Hold up. I think we finally figured out where it's ticking. Did we get it? I think we finally figured out which one it was. Come on, where am I? Let's go to object mode. Let's go over here. Okay, so looks like we're finally hitting that ticking point where we can figure out what is making this thing tick. And if I can make it tick, then that means we can adjust the scale of it. Okay, so that's obviously too much right there. All right, let's size all of this down. Gotta figure out this little hill stuff so I can make hills very quickly. That's my overall goal. Okay, let's see. So maybe let's up this to 10, 10, 10. And then let's keep pushing it down. Way down. Okay. hues. Okay, let's bring this up to 15. And then okay. Just kind of curious. Bring this guy down. So size, okay. So that is just color hue. By the way, I'm not the one that designed this grass shader. So that's why we gotta play around with the thing here to figure out how to make it work better. Let's do a 0.05. Maybe if we start putting in way less of a number. No, let's go back up to 3. Let's give it a quick test. And we're gonna bring up this stuff a bit more. So 25, and then 25. And don't worry, I'm also going to do different textures for the cliff sides and different things. I'm just really more or less worried about the slight bumpiness of the hills, trying to make sure that it is in order. So hey, come down. My overall goal is to see if I can get this adjusted now. So hey, stop that. Let's see. They're still too big. And it needs a little bit of adjustments still on the details. Okay. So let's bring you down even further. Or higher. Okay, so what is going on here? Object mode. Zoom in, let's see. Not exactly what I'm looking for still, so it's a lot less. Then let's see if this is higher. So let's go up to 35, 35, 35. And then mix detail. Oh man, I'm getting this thing all mixed up. Let's see. Okay, maybe I should just make it smaller overall because it's not behaving like the terrain I need. Okay, so B. Grab and yeet. Copy this guy. And we're gonna bring him on in. Let's delete everything on you. And let's delete all your duplicated copies. Okay, let's just do this. If I can create it smaller, I will get what I'm looking for. Because you see, this is what I'm looking for, is the type of pattern for when I'm creating hills. So, yep. I need to try to keep that up. Okay, let's fix this terrain, I guess. Let's get rid of all this. We don't need that. And I don't think that's what that was. So that is the when. Ooh. There you are. Okay. So, that being done. Oh, underneath. Whoops. Let's take this on over here. Let's make sure there's no anything just generating on this guy. I don't want grass. I don't want anything right now. So let's just yeet it all for a moment. Okay, so I need to make this thing a whole lot bigger. And let's probably just flatten this thing out real quick so we can use this to our advantage. Just trying to get it under control as much as I can. Okay, there we go. Now, let's just go back over into this mode. What I want to do is scale it up. And then once we scale this up some, I am making a level right now. I am trying to make a valley with you know, it's just like kind of a ghibli style valley is what I'm gonna go for, and with meadows and river banks and different things, even a train and a lake and different little small houses and stuff, you know, and but I'm gonna have to do things in little subsections and stuff for it. Real quick, I gotta add some more subdivision to this so I can get that extra detail that I need. Probably a little bit more. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, once I get going here, things will pick up a little speed. For a starting area, let's kind of like get a little bit of idea for a path that we're going to make. So let's see if we can flatten this guy even further, smooth down or something. Let's see what we can do, because I want to try to fix this up to where, you know, we can do a lot of neat things, but it's gonna take me a second to fix this terrain. Okay, maybe like this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's kind of worked in a weird way, but that is fine. Maybe I can just go like this and grab it all. Okay, that's like roughly fixed. Okay, so with this being roughly fixed, and we can see what's going on, I can scale it up. Oh, you want to know my details, my specs? Here, I'll pull it up. So I have 192 gigs of DDR6 RAM, I think, if I remember correctly, or yeah, something like that. It's one of the advanced RAMs or something. And then I also have a what is it called, a 4090 in my system, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's kind of my specs. 4090, and then RAM is that much. So all right, let me see. Now with that being done, let's bring the radius down, and I also want to scale this actually just a little bit more so I can have a little bit of freedom with it. Okay, so there we go. This is going to be plenty of playroom, and I'm actually right here. So is the case, what I can do here to this is, let me see, we kind of want to make this meadow, and we can use trees to kind of hide certain things, and we can balance out a couple stuff. So let me close this, let's big this out, let's get sculpting. Okay, so I think a lot of our stuff is like really small, so in hindsight, this area here, hey, you be quiet, crazy cat. Here, chase your laser. Alright, so us knowing this is the range where we're going to start, and we're going to follow a path outward. Let's get making, shall we? Let's see. Oh dear. Is the train too big? It is messing you up. Why are you acting so strange again? Let me backstep it. Maybe something occurred. Okay, so you're all messed up even still right there. Why are you messed up? You're not supposed to be messed up. Okay, so you're working like right here. It's so weird. So why are you working half the time and half the time you're not? Okay, so what happens? Hold on, I gotta experiment with this grass real quick. So this is what it's supposed to do right here, to make it where I can sculpt really beautiful looking hills and things for grass. But for some reason it's acting like a big old jerk. So let's get to the bottom of this. Let's see what happens. This is scaling it, doesn't do anything. Okay, so what happens when you modify that corner again? Did this mess it up by chance? Okay, let's see what that did. Okay, so if that's the case, let's see. UV unwrap. Maybe unwrapping it again. Recalculate the normals probably. That's very interesting. Why are you so cranky? That's so oof. Okay, let me get this over here. Sheet you to the side real quick. Let's see if we can get a different plane made. And let's see if this guy fixes the issue. Okay, and so when I create sculpting on here, which go to edit mode, we need to add some more subdivisions right around 70, or just make it 80. Okay, let's go back over to sculpt. Let's see what this is doing. Why aren't you behaving, grass? Bad grass. Caramba. I'm spending most of my time on this live stream just trying to fix grass. Why aren't you working the way that I want? See, is that doing the trick or is it not working? I swear. It's like you work and then you don't work. Okay, hold on, I gotta rethink how I'm gonna do this then. It's like, why are you working? I think I might have to message the the creator of the shader because something's up with this. Let me look it up online real quick in the forms of this type of add-on. Is this at our Blender Market? Alright, let me just log in real quick. Okay, so let's see. Let's see which one this is. That's not that one. So I believe it might be this guy here. Yep. Okay, so this is it. And why aren't you working? Oops. That'll be. I hate add-ons sometimes. It's like, come on, why don't you want to work? Yeah, I might have to message this guy. Yeah, I purchase a lot of add-ons. I try to support a lot of developers and things on here as much as I possibly can. But I think we're gonna have to contact them. So what I'm gonna have to do is catch you guys probably next time as I research what's going on with this buggy issue, because I need this thing to be working properly for me to get this map made. So and I don't want to be wasting your guys' time. So I am going to catch you guys next time, and hopefully we can have this resolved and stuff. I'm going to have to do some bug testing, and it's going to take me a while, and I don't want you guys to suffer through that. So if you want, you can jump into our Discord and stuff. I will be hanging out in there, and if you want, you can jump in and say hi and stuff. I can show you guys real quick. So I will be hanging out in the lounge here and stuff, and you can jump in and say hi, and you know, and you can poke fun at me debugging. All right, well, I will catch you guys next time. I'm sorry. Hopefully I can get this fixed, because I wasted over almost an hour trying to get this fixed on this live stream. So I think I might remove the live stream and then try again when I got everything working properly, because this is slowing me down right here, and I don't want you guys to have your time wasted. But cool.